back to my channel. It's me, Virginia, and I am back for another Ruby Tuesday DT Projects Share. And today I am creating some ephemeras, um, Art Nouveau style ephemeras. And just like what I said, basically I am using mainly, primarily images from the new Art Nouveau kit of Heather, and also some William Morris prints from the William Morris drawing kits. And this is something that I wanted to recreate a while back. I did a similar type, kind of like, I was trying to make kind of like a stained glass effect ephemera when I created my religious keepsake journal. And I think I'll flash a little clip of um, a screenshot I have taken from the video of that project, where I was trying to, like what I said, create kind of like a stained glass effect. And I was planning to do that with the William Drawings kit. And, with things we have to do between work and house, uh, I haven't had the chance to do it. But when I saw this Art Nouveau kit, I said, this is the time to recreate. So hopefully, I do justice with these two kits that I used, and I hope you enjoy, and we'll see. Okay, so these are the clips of the previous ephemera that I created for that project. Here are some finished ephemeras that I've made prior to setting up the recording, and the way I created the see-through uh, faux stained glass effect is by coating the prints with glossy Mod Podge, which I'll show later. And for this finished ephemeras, I've used all vintage vintage antique book pages for the backgrounds. And these ephemeras are like tags, maybe journaling cards, and maybe we can use it as a flip outs and added to journal pages, or even journal pages themselves. So let's set this aside, and I'll try to make some with you in a sped up mode. But before that, so I printed most of this prints in vellum, and mostly in tracing papers. And I printed most of them before I decided to print one image in different papers to show. So this one is in a regular parchment paper. I mean, it's a Southward parchment paper. This is a tracing paper. And I have tried printing on the back side in a mirror image. Yeah, and the mirror image setting in the back, and it's a little bit tricky. And with the Art Nouveau prints, it's kind of off. So for the rest of the Art Nouveau prints, I just left it printed on the front side. But with the William Morris prints, I was able to get a better printing back and forth using, I mean, loading it first, and then on the back I flip the image using the setting flip, either flip vertical or flip horizontal. And that's what I was like referring to as a mirror image, and I've shown in there. So for this one, this particular image, I printed it 4:1, and I have the finished one already. So this is simply very simple. I just stuck the edges of the paper, which this one was a tracing paper, and glued it a masking tape in a board that's covered with repurposed cellophane, packaging cellophane, and coated them with the Mod Podge. It has to be really dry. That's why I'm drying my brush, and because I had it sitting in the water. And um, one, if at all possible, one quick brush stroke, because there's a tendency for the ink to bleed, especially with the more saturated prints, like the William Morris prints are a bit saturated than this Art Nouveau print. So I tried it really quick, and I did two coats of the Mod Podge in the front side, where I have to wait at least an hour in between to do the second coat. The second coat is not as finicky that it would cause to bleed because it's already coated. So that's the sped up version. And I know you have to wait a little bit. And when I craft, I always have something else to do in between, so it doesn't really. So this is the finished glossed print of that image, and these are some of the rest of the images that I have already coated with the Mod Podge. Isn't it so nice? It's like see-through. And these are a few of the William Morris prints. Okay, this one I have the prints on both back and front. And I think I'm showing on the left side is the glossed one, and on my right hand side is the unfinished vellum print. I did have some boo-boos and mistakes in making this project, and this is my disclaimer that if you should try this, this might happen to your papers, and your printer might jam. These ones I'm showing are mistakes when loading the paper to print the back side. And of course, there's always the risk of jamming your printer, which happened to me several times. I have here a couple of prints from the French stamp kit. One I printed on white linen, the other one in ivory, which I will be using as a background in some of this ephemeras that I am going to be making here for the rest of the video. And also another disclaimer I forgot. Also the Mod Podge gloss coated paper vellum might be a little sticky when you use it inside your journal. So what I did the last time I created that faux stained glass effect was to put kind of like a wax paper glacine in between. But you could also use like repurposed plastic cover from packaging, or maybe even tracing paper, just so that it won't stick to the previous page. Or I am like planning to use maybe a repurposed cellophane or wax paper or vellum as a previous page to if I use it in a journal. You know, I hope you get what I mean. So I leave the rest of the video to music, and I'm sure you'll pretty much follow through with what I'm getting. It's basically just picking the background and the trims and that I add to the ephemera. And I cut off most part of it so that the video won't be so long. And I hope you enjoy, and I hope you find some inspiration from this project. And I'll probably talk with you again later in the end. Here's a photo clip of three ephemeras I created with just the plain tracing paper printed images. And the rest are the ones that I did off camera. Well, thank you for spending some time with me today. I hope you are inspired with anything at all from this video. And if you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. And again, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for watching.